Hello everybody, welcome to my pick a card video. It's Oak Tree Tarot Reader here. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's been watching my other videos and left lovely comments and likes and even subscribed. Thank you. It really means a lot to know that my readings have helped you in some way and that they do make sense. Tarot is really important to clear away the clutter of what's going on in your life and allows you to focus on the situation at hand. Now, today's video is focusing on soulmates and why you are not meeting them. We're going to have a look at generally you and them and the obstacles to why you're not meeting them. Now that could be the obstacles within yourself, the circumstances of your life, or perhaps the way you choose to live your life. Are you not open to meeting someone really? Or maybe they are not ready for you. Then we're going to look at what you can do in order to open up yourself to meeting this person, or it could be looked at as what you should do when you do meet that person. Now, I'm labelling in the title soulmate and twin flame. Really, for me, it doesn't matter in terms of these readings. It's either or. If you think, oh, I want to meet my twin flame, the same rules apply. But if you're more wanting to meet a soulmate or even just someone that you could settle down with, it still applies. And that counts for same-sex relationships as well. I'm looking at masculine and feminine, gods and goddesses tarot cards I'm using. Just choose which resonates with you. If you're a lady looking for another lady, you can choose which set of characters applies to you, and the other cards will refer to your intended soulmate, your partner. And it's the same if you're a gentleman looking for another man. Otherwise, follow your own gender when choosing between the gods and goddesses cards. I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if I've just garbled rubbish, but just choose what resonates with you and leave what doesn't resonate aside, because this is a general reading aimed at a lot of people that might choose to watch the video, and it is not aimed at you as an individual and your soulmate as an individual. If you would like a reading on you and your soulmate, or how you can find love, or any other reading, please email me on oaktreetarotreader@gmail.com and we can sort that out for you. Now, let's get on to the readings. We have option 1, option 2, and option 3. So I want you to clear your mind, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and feel with your inner eye which set of cards that you are attracted to. Trust your first instinct, and please don't overthink it and doubt yourself. Trust your first instinct. Now I'm going to put the times in the description box below, so you can skip ahead to your option if you'd like. If you want more time, then please press pause, because I am now going to be moving on to the first reading. Thank you. Hello everybody. This is the reading for set 1. This is the masculine. So predominantly the people that seem to be attracted to my readings are ladies looking for gentlemen. So this will be your soulmate if that is the case. You may feel that this resonates with you as what's going on with your life more. So then in which case this will be your soulmate, your partner. Okay. So what we've got is ecstasy and play. So this gentleman, whoever he may be, is currently having lots of fun. Lots of fun. Dionysus, which is Bacchus, he's going out, he's getting drunk, he's partying with his friends, he probably is sleeping around a lot, which isn't going to be pleasant for you to hear, but that's no reflection on what he will be like with you. So don't worry about that. He's got Loki, which is the trickster god, the god of chaos. He's really letting loose in his life for whatever reason. This doesn't necessarily mean this is what he is like as a man. This could be just a period in his life. He could have had a bad breakup, and so he's been liberated, and he's left a long-term relationship, and he's getting out there and having fun, going on a lad's holiday or a nightclub or something like that. He isn't taking anything too seriously at the moment. Now, for some of you, this literally means that your soulmate is just away with his friends and having fun. It really does. For others of you, this is his lifestyle. That he likes going out clubbing, he likes to get up and get drunk, he likes to dance, he likes to flirt and kiss with women, he likes to play. He's perhaps not quite grown up yet. He likes to play around and joke. He might be a prankster, or he likes to play practical jokes, maybe even put them on YouTube. He's generally, I want to say he's a boy. I don't think he's grown up at this point in his life. He feels quite young, this man. And if he's not quite young, if you're looking and saying there's no way I'm going out with somebody or marrying and my soulmate can't be this young, this might be a reaction to something that's gone on in his life, like I said, like a bad breakup or a relationship ending, or maybe there's been a traumatic event in his life, like he's lost a loved one and he's gone off the rails a bit. He doesn't feel like a mean man in any way. He just feels like he's letting loose and having fun. So it doesn't mean that he's somebody that you wouldn't want to be around. He probably is the life and soul of the party. He may not be sleeping around. He maybe just loves flirting and looking at beautiful women, but he doesn't take it too seriously. He's not a kiss and teller anyway. Now here's you, and we've got Amaterasu, apologies if I have not said that right, and Athena for strategy. So I feel that you at this moment are really building up your self-esteem. You're really building up your knowledge base. You possibly, for the first time ever, going off on the world on your own. Maybe you're just going off to university or college, or you're moving to your own place for the first time, because we've also got Athena, which is strategy. You're really planning and taking stock of your life and planning ahead, which draws me to sort of further education, that you're getting qualified in something, or that you've just finished your qualifications and you're starting off in a new job, in a new career, maybe even in a new town or city. But you're really, really thinking ahead. Some of you might have actually come out of a relationship yourself, because this combination really speaks to me of somebody who's rebuilding their life in some way. That something's happened and you're starting afresh. You're building your self-esteem, you're learning how to do things yourself, you're building yourself up from the inside out. And it's taking planning and extreme thought. We've got the owl, which represents wisdom, and Athena is the ancient Greek goddess. Athens is named after her, Athens in Greece, and she asked her father Zeus that she should never be married to a man and she remain a virgin. So I think this represents, for a few of you watching this video, that you're not looking for a relationship at the moment, and you're not even sleeping with anyone. Which is the complete opposite to this gentleman, where the implication is that perhaps he is. Or at the least, he's very much looking for casual sex and sort of non-committal hookups. I feel this lady, which is you, is looking for a bit more of commitment than he is. And I don't think he's ready. And actually, I don't think that you're ready with this. I think you've got to build your self-confidence, or you're in the process of that, or you're just coming to the end of it. You might have gone through a rough patch and now you're coming at the end of it and you feel like a new woman. And I think you perhaps need to be on your own for a bit in order to solidify that into your personality, that maybe you need a bit more time to live on your own and stand on your own 2 feet, or finish a degree, or get yourself established in your career, or for some of you, raise your children. I mean, you can't have this man around when you've got a couple of kids to raise and get to school and get out and pay the bills. So I feel that actually, before I've even looked at the cards for representing obstacles, that neither of you are in a position actually to meet each other yet. So let's see if these cards, let's see if these say the same thing. Yeah, breakup. You or he have had a bad breakup, yeah. 4 of Wands, we've got, that's the wedding card. It's a committed relationship or family celebrations. It's things that you celebrate in the foundations of your life. So it's like graduations, christenings, birthday milestones, like 60th birthday party, where you meet those relatives that you only ever meet at weddings, funerals and christenings, and big family celebrations. So for me, that really speaks of a long-term relationship that was a marriage or felt like a marriage, or you were expecting to lead to a marriage. Now this could be you or him, because I do see that both of you are having different reactions to a breakup or a commitment of some sort. It may be that you were planning on getting married and you've broken it off with your fiance, or your fiance's broken it off with you, or vice versa. Actually, I've just had a thought. Maybe for some of you, this is the person that you broke up with. Yeah, maybe for some of you, you are reacting in a different way to him. He's gone off the rails a bit, and you are a bit more becoming independent and discovering your own power. And yeah, this might be somebody that you're already with and you already know. For some of you, but not for all of you. For some of you. For some of you, you've never met this man and you will perhaps meet him and discover that this is the case. And others of you, you've been in a relationship. But either way, you or he or both of you are grieving over the loss of something. This is the heartbreak and grief card. This is sadness over something that's ended or lost, and you're struggling to get past it. You're going through the grieving process. It doesn't mean that it will always be this way, because we have the 2 cups here that you or he are ignoring, that yes, the relationship is over, it's spilt, it's not coming back, it's ended, but there are new opportunities. Well, that would be with you, his soulmate, or new opportunity with him if you feel this is you. There are new opportunities. So the obstacle is something going wrong with a relationship. Actually, even for some of you, because this is such a general reading, I'm trying to think of everything. For some of you, the obstacle is you or he are in a relationship. But I don't feel that that's many of you, really. I feel that both you and he are single for different reasons, but there's a grief going on here. So, the Romance Angel Oracle is positives on meeting this person. So, what you can do to open up to meeting this person, or what actions you can take, what you can change within yourself to be open to meeting this soulmate or twin flame of yours. And this even extends to what you should be like when you feel that you have met them and that this is the person. So we've got flirt and worth waiting for. Yeah. Some of you are really not ready to be with this person. You're just not ready. He's not ready for you, and I don't feel that you are ready for him. As much as you want to be with this person, you need to go through something first. A healing process, a process of independence, about building your self-esteem. And maybe he needs to go through this process where he needs to just be a relaxed, open, accessible man. He doesn't want commitment. So you need to wait, but it is worth waiting for. This relationship with him will come at the right time. You're not going to meet this person until both of you are ready. And that's why you haven't met, because neither of you are ready. So what you can do is be light-hearted. Be relaxed about it. Enjoy your life, your friends, meeting new people. Be a bit flirty. You know, you're going to be so attractive when you're smiley and open and don't take things too seriously. Especially for this man who at this point in his life isn't taking anything seriously and possibly is a bit of a joker. He's going to find that appealing. So, yeah, relax. Have a bit of fun, whatever that is for you as an individual. Enjoy yourself. So I hope that's helped you, that it's resonated. Please leave me a comment in the box to let me know if it's helped in any way. Please take very good care of yourself, and thank you very much for listening. Bye. Hello everybody, this is reading 2. So what we've got are the masculine and feminine energies of the soulmate. So I'm going to start with the masculine first. So if you are a lady looking for a man, this is he. If you're a lady looking for another lady, this is your other partner. But if you're a gentleman looking for a lady or another gentleman, this is you. And this would be your partner. I hope that made sense. So he, your soulmate, the he, we've got Vishnu, which is balance, and Zeus, which is leadership. So I feel that your soulmate is definitely trying to balance his life. We've got leadership, so he's trying to take control of his life and balance it out. This may be because he's got a promotion and he's trying to get the work-life balance going. Or he's suddenly been thrust into a new responsibility and he's trying to find balance within himself in how to deal with that in some way. Like he's suddenly being asked to take care of a relative, or something's gone on in life and his parents have said, can you take care of one of your siblings? Or even something silly like take care of their pet while they travel. In some way he's got to balance this newfound responsibility and even authority. You know, if he's thinking that he wants to progress in his career and he has now managed that and he's got a management position, it's very different to the way he expected. So he's a new leader and he's trying to balance that in his life with who he is as a person. I mean, it's very different to be a worker and part of the team and then to suddenly be the boss. So this could be within his life and in his personality, that he's overcome something in his life and he's now trying to be a man and not a boy. He's maturing. This man of yours is maturing. Yeah. So, this is you. Ooh. Freya, irresistibility, and Jeanne d'Arc, faith, which is Joan of Arc. This is interesting because another video I got these exact combination and I really did shuffle the cards, so this must be specifically is the message for you. So Freya, irresistibility. At this moment in your life you are very attractive, very confident, very sexual, vibrant woman. You are irresistible to other people in some way. Well, this is good. Congratulations. But you are also at a point when you must be strong about something. You must have faith. Think about Joan of Arc. She had her vision and she fought long and hard. She fought for France. She fought the English for France and she died for it. You know, she went against convention. She was a woman. She cut off all her hair. She led an army and she was a young 16-year-old who didn't know how to hold a sword and didn't know any of that, but she managed it. So I feel that your attractiveness is coming from the fact that you are taking charge of your own life and fighting for something. Some of you are fighting for the job you want, the career you want, the life you want, the home you want, just for to gain authority and confidence over your own life. You know, as a woman, a lot of people feel they can have their say about how you do things and what you should do, what kind of job you should work, and you know, you need to have kids by a certain age, get married, have kids, you know, you've only got so many years to have babies and be a mother, and that isn't for everybody. You can be a sexy, vibrant woman and still be a career woman. You don't have to give up everything in your life. You just have to compromise on certain things. And I feel that that's what you're doing at the moment. You're finding your inner authority whilst maintaining your inner beauty and your attractiveness. This man is definitely going to find you very, very attractive. And not only because you're his soulmate, but there's something magnetic and compelling about you. And that really roots from your inner strength. People sense that you will not give up and you will fight to the death for what you feel is important and what you believe in. And that could be anything. It could be your deep commitment to family. It could be a deep commitment to your community. It could be a deep commitment to your education. Again, your career. And it could be a deep commitment to saving the environment. It could be anything. Anything. So what we've got are the obstacles to why you are not meeting. Now this could be his obstacles, your obstacles, a combination of the two. So we've got Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Yeah, so Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny, karma, a cycle of life. You know, sometimes you're at the top and sometimes you're at the bottom. And we've also got the Fool, which is new beginnings. So definitely you are both at a new beginning, a new cycle in your life. I think you're ending one and you're starting a new one, which bodes well because it suggests that you're both very nearly, if not already, in a position to meet the other person, that you're balancing out your energies and your maturities. I feel that he's maturing and becoming a man, and I feel that you're maturing from a girl into a woman, and that you are now in a mature enough phase that you are ready to start on the new cycle of your life. For some of you, you've just left school and started new careers. For others of you, you've established yourself in a career and had a few relationships, but now you're ready for the big one. The obstacle may be karma for some of you that you haven't resolved. Some of the things that you have done and you shouldn't have, or maybe you feel that you need to stay at home and take care of your parents for a bit because they're in ill health, or that you need to stay another few months in your workplace before you can apply for that brand new job. But you're really coming to the end of whatever situation is going on in your life and you're ready to move on to the new thing. But this is an obstacle, so the new cycle is an obstacle to meeting this person because it's right at the beginning. I feel that you're right at the beginning and I don't feel that you're necessarily really looking for this person. You want to meet them, but you've got other stuff to get on with first, and I think he does too. You might need to go through another cycle of something before you're ready to meet him, or he is ready to meet you. You might be a bit naive. You might need a few more years under your belt, as to say. Some of you are just going to be a bit young. And you need to finish something. Others of you, it's just luck is not on your side in meeting this person because there's a new journey, and it's a journey that's going to lead you away from them. It will eventually cycle back so that you do meet them. You know, when people say, my husband, how did you meet your husband? Oh, it was really strange. I just went back home and I met some friends and they invited me round to a barbecue so that, you know, to reintroduce me to other friends that I haven't seen for years. And I met him at the party, at the barbecue, and it turned out we went to exactly the same school and we never met each other, you know. And it's one of those situations where they're around in your life at the moment, but life is taking you on two different journeys and you're not going to meet each other just yet. So well, these are your Romance Angel Oracle cards, and these are how you can open up to meeting this person, what you can do when you meet them, or what action you can take in order to meet them, or, you know, what you can change within yourself. So we've got give your relationship a chance, and very soon. Ooh. Yes, so actually a lot of you really are at the beginning, so actually maybe the messages there aren't any obstacles. For a lot of you, there are no obstacles to meeting this person. You're going to meet them very soon. For those of you where it doesn't fit, you feel that actually no, you are going off and you're not going to be in a position to meet your soulmate. The message is clearly decide what you want in a relationship and in yourself before you even meet this person. Establish in yourself who you are and what kind of person you want, what kind of marriage you want, and what kind of life you want. And the messages work on your partnership, so work on how you can be in a marriage. Learn to compromise with people. You know, one of the things about Joan of Arc is that she wouldn't yield, which is great but also bad because you don't want to be with somebody that's unyielding and will not compromise, because nothing will work out then. It can't always be your way. So you need to work on being a mature person who can work with others, you know, and before you can meet this person. And then once you've done that and you've grown up a bit, you will meet them quite quickly. That's what I feel. You'll meet them quite quickly when you're both in this position. He's already on that path, so maybe it's you that needs to learn to compromise, learn to be a people person, and to soften up a bit maybe. Some of you. But it will happen quickly. Once you've resolved these blockages, gone through your new journey, you'll meet them quite quickly. So I really hope that has helped you. Please let me know in the comments section if it has resonated with you. And please take very good care of yourself, and thank you for listening. Bye. Hello everybody, this is reading 3. Now we're going to be looking firstly at the feminine and masculine. So if you're a lady, this is your male soulmate, that's what you're looking for. If you're a lady looking for another lady, this is still you, and this is your lady soulmate. If you're a man looking for another man, this is you, and this is your male partner. Okay, unless you really take what resonates with you, but this was my intention when I shuffled the cards. So your soulmate is Jade Emperor, Organisation, Helios Cycle. So he's absolutely organising something in his life. He's changing things. He's going through a cycle. He's possibly come out of a relationship or changed a job, moved to a new city, or had other big event in his life that's changing everything. This means he's really got to change. Now this could be within himself. He's got to organise his inner mind and his inner soul, his inner heart of what does he think about things, what does he feel about things, make decisions on what's acceptable and what's not. It could be externally that he's got to move house and he's organising all of his worldly goods to be moved, or he's organising the steps he's going to take in his education, or organising a CV because he wants to get promotion within his organisation or something. But he's reorganising things because he's at the end of a cycle and starting a new one. So it will be interesting what the other card says to whether that cycle is going to lead to you. He is... I feel that this is an older man. I don't feel that this is somebody that's just left school in his early 20s. I feel that this man's 30 or older even, and that he's going through a big milestone in his life in some way. When you've lived long enough, you realise that you do have sort of sections to your life where you think, well, that's the job I had for between that period, and that's the relationship I had then, and then I moved house then, and I moved into that flat share, and this is what's going on in his life. Some sort of relatively big upheaval. I don't think it's a dramatic upheaval, but I feel that he is changing something and he's making sense and order of it. He's reordering his life in some way and changing and maturing as a person due to that. You, on the other hand, are Vesta home, the muse's inspiration. So you're very focused on your home for some reason. Some of you may be moving back home with your parents because, well, the housing market's very expensive in a lot of areas in the world and you possibly can't afford to. Or you're moving back because it's cheaper to live, so you can specifically focus on that which inspires you. There's going to be a lot of women or people here that are artists, musicians, writers, poets, dramatists. Anybody that's following their creative drive is here. So you may be receiving a big inspiration creatively, and so you're focusing on the home or going home in order to do that. For others of you, you're redecorating your house, doing a renovation, and you're focusing and devoting all your creativity on your home and your very close ones. So if you have children, you're focusing on your children. If your parents, brothers and sisters come in here. So you could be getting support from them to do your art, or they themselves are the inspiration for your art. Some of you are moving into your own place and building your own sort of foundations of home, and that really inspires you, either artistically or just inspires you emotionally, because you are now getting a new security in yourself. So actually I feel that you're very, very secure, you're very, very creative, you're very, very inspired, and that you are that someday, actually, quite a lot of people watching this video, I will one day see some sort of artwork that you have produced and I'll see it online, or even listen to the music you create. Very creative, very nurturing, home-based person. I feel that your family is incredibly important to you and the foundation of your life and the reason for a lot of your happiness for a lot of the people here. Yeah. So I feel that both of you, I think you're much more settled than he is. I think he's getting his house in order, and I feel that your house is already in order, and it's providing a good foundation for you to write that novel you've always wanted to write, because you don't need to worry necessarily about paying the bills, because you just contribute in some small way to the household. Or for some of you, you don't need to contribute at all, that they're supporting you through this creation. These cards are the obstacles. They are the obstacles as to why you are not meeting this person. This could be your obstacles or their obstacles, if you can't make any sense out of them, or a combination of the both. But these are the reasons why you are not meeting your soulmate, why you're not ready for them, or why you're not open, or why they aren't ready or open. Yeah. The Chariot and the Page of Cups, yeah. So I feel this is your soulmate, the partner, the man, that he is driving towards something. We've got the Chariot, the horses, the movement, and we've also got Helios, the horses and the movement there. So he is moving towards something. He's organising his life. He's moving with drive and ambition. So he might actually have a physical plan that he's putting into action. So he might be starting off a business, or he might be ending a relationship, or moving to a new city, He's definitely focused on changing something in his life. And you are focused on your creativity. The Page of Cups, which is an offering of new love or new creativity or new sensitivity. And that's what you're exploring. So the obstacle for you two meeting is that you're both preoccupied with what you're doing at the moment. These are not permanent states. So I feel that once maybe you've established yourself in your creative career, you know, whatever it is, that you're going to perhaps be a bit more open. And once he has completed his mission, he'll slow down and be able to see what's going on around him, I feel. These two cards are the Romance Oracle cards, and they are a message of how you can get together. So what you can do in yourself to open up to meeting this person, or what actions you can take to meet them, or even what you should be like when you meet this person. So we've got honeymoon and reconciliation. Okay, so some of you know this person. Some of you have been in a previous relationship with this person, and you've separated for whatever reason, and you're going to come back together and reconcile. If that's an absolute impossibility, you've got to reconcile something in your past, or he has in his past. And once that's done, like getting over something painful in the past, it doesn't have to be about a relationship, although of course it can be, but something in the past has to be reconciled. Maybe it's something to do with this what's this big change in his life. And then we've got the honeymoon. Now what this really means is, you know, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So what it's really saying is relax when you're with this person. You know, don't go bungee jumping or jumping out of a plane, or something really like a high octane hobby. Or go off and do something much more relaxed together, so you can get to know each other. Go for a nice long coffee, or go and listen to an outdoor concert or see a play. You're a creative person, take them to an art gallery or whatever's your thing, music, art, theatre, writing. Take them to hear an author talk, and then let them show you what they're into, but in a relaxed way. So because it feels like you're both hard workers, and that what you need in your relationship to be together is somebody that you can be at rest with. You can go home and relax, and you don't have any tension and anxiety. And it really comes back to this reconciliation. You've got to reconcile something within yourself, that you've achieved what you're setting out to achieve. And yes, you will always develop and grow as a person, and in your career and your creativity and whatever their thing is. But you need to reconcile that you can have space in your life for love and for them, and you can commit deeply to them as well as whatever it is that you're creating, whatever nourishes your soul in that way. And fit in family too. You can fit in your own family and still find space for this person. I hope that makes sense. I hope it's resonated with you. Please leave me a comment to let me know. Please take very good care of yourself, and thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.